As wildfires and intense heat grip much of Western Europe, a prolonged drought half a continent away is setting record low water levels in one of Europe's largest rivers. CBS News foreign correspondent Ramy Inocencio explains.
Yeah, I should not be here. These people behind me should also not be walking here. This is a sandbar in the middle of the Danube River in the heart of Budapest, the capital of Hungary. And the reason we're able to do this is because the Danube here is at an all-time low, ever since record-keeping began more than 200 years ago. Spin around me here, and I just want to show you where the water level on a normal day during normal climate times should be. This is one of the foundations of the iconic Margaret Bridge that connects the Buda side to the Pest side. Locals tell me that the water level normally should be 2 to 3 times my height. And this is happening up and down Europe's second longest river, which stretches something like 1,800 miles through 10 countries. For example, about 700 miles downstream from us, the bones of a woolly mammoth from the Ice Age are now being revealed. We've seen a tusk getting revealed. We've seen parts of a jawbone and a femur being revealed. Closer on in the country of Serbia, there's something like a couple hundred German naval vessels that have been revealed. Those were sunk by the Nazi military themselves back in 1944 when the Soviet Red Army was advancing on them. So you can see these hulking metal mammoths just coming up out of the Danube. Closer on in, literally right here under the Margaret Bridge, there was unexploded ordnance from World War II also found, a German artillery shell. They actually had to close down this stretch of the Danube in order to get rid of that safely. In addition, there's also a crisis of power because about a 90-minute drive south of here, there is the Pax nuclear power plant. This is Hungary's one and only nuclear power plant. It normally provides about 50% of this country's electricity, but over the past few days, 3 of its 4 turbines have been shut down. There is still one more turbine that's working, but the Prime Minister says that that could be shut down. We're expecting very hot temperatures today and tomorrow, pushing 90, 95 degrees. There's very little rain in sight on Friday. There is perhaps just the forecast of a little bit of drizzle. People are hopeful for that, but beyond that, there is no expectation of any rain whatsoever. So as the Prime Minister says, the next few days will be critical. With that said, looking ahead, this is a kind of new normal because of climate change. So while this may be the first time that we're seeing this sandbar, this might be the first time that Hungary's only nuclear power plant might be closed down, this may not be the last time we're talking about this. Back to you.